Using Personal Devices in Third Grade Math by Y. Wanika. According to PC Math Digital Group, a personal device is a laptop, tablet, or smartphone owned by an individual. These devices also include GPS navigation systems and pedometers. Student devices can make impacts for my learners in the classroom environment by improving their academic capabilities during and after a lesson. As stated from Jen, Bennett, and Bjar, the increase in student mobile device ownership and use for coursework gives instructors a new avenue for displaying content, creating the activities, and interacting with students. Using personal devices as a classroom tool for improving student academic knowledge will impact how they review and reflect on their lesson. Kahoot is a website that is used to access student or peer knowledge through devices such as a phone, tablet, or computer. Kahoot can allow my students and teachers to access their data given to them instantly. From the Kahoot website, they are all about engagement and unlocking everyone's potential. I will go to the Kahoot website and make a free account for my classroom and create questions related to third grade math. Once I am done completing this process, I will make students go to the website and or download the app if needed. Next, I will have students make a username in order for them to answer questions. Finally, I will practice using Kahoot with my students by making them answer sample questions. Having students familiarize themselves with this program will ensure no issues from happening. Here is Kahoot. Once you create your account, you can create questions, go look at templates, put images in your question, as well as put answers, a time limit, a point system. After you are done creating your Kahoot, you can go to reports and look at data from all the participants who answered your quiz. By using Kahoot with my students, it will impact their math curriculum in multiplication. I will use the previous student assessment tests to make 3 questions based on what they comprehend. The questions will be based on multiplying whole numbers and will be put into my questionnaire. The students will first have a preview of the question and work individually for 5 minutes. After they are done, I will use Kahoot to access what they got right or wrong. When this activity is over with, I will have all students work out the problems together to ensure everyone grasps the concept. Kahoot allows all my students to see their own strengths, weaknesses, and see what they got wrong. It provides instant feedback for both the teacher and student. From Lynch, response programs will make teachers receive real-time feedback and allow students to learn from their mistakes. Students will understand their own errors and know how to improve their issues by doing extra problems. Kahoot will support my students' process for learning in a variety of ways. It will make my students more active in learning because they discuss and answer questions based on the feedback. The device makes sure that all students answer the questions. The accessibility of this device makes all students empowered to use. The graphic image shows what their placement is and see what questions they got wrong. Personal devices that use Kahoot will support student learning by receiving instant feedback and assessment data that will allow teachers to measure student comprehension. You can see evidence of student data. I will review this to retreat or move on to another lesson. Kahoot gives data for the facilitator in an Excel file if needed. I can look at this to see if there are any improvements for my lesson. Here is a slide about all the references I used.